Lock, load, and dive into the action. These are the best PS5 shooter games that push precision, strategy, and pure adrenaline to the max. Let's get right in. Pop pills, grab a shotgun, and jump into the chaotic co-op of Back 4 Blood. You and 3 friends face wave after wave of Ridden, from shamblers to massive tallboys, each cleaner bringing unique abilities to the fight. The card-based system lets you tweak perks and stats, whether you're sprinting through hordes or laying down heavy fire with an M249. Combat is wild and hilarious. Throw a grenade and watch zombie guts fly across your teammates. Levels range from eerie mansions to overgrown streets, while objectives and corruption cards keep chaos unpredictable. For frantic team-based zombie action with deep customization, Back 4 Blood delivers non-stop fun. Dishonored puts you in the boots of Corvo Attano, where every choice shapes your path. This isn't a typical shooter. You can sneak past guards, knock them out, or go full lethal with multiple ways to complete each mission. Blink across rooftops, use dark vision to see through walls, or freeze time to clear rooms of enemies. Levels are playgrounds for experimentation. Infiltrate brothels, explore flooded slums, or scale bridges while collecting runes and bone charms to upgrade your powers. With crossbows, pistols, and spring razors complementing your supernatural abilities, every playthrough feels unique, and Dunwall responds dynamically to your actions. Prey drops you aboard Talos I, a fully explorable space station where paranoia rules. Every corner hides secrets from logs and emails to scavengeable gear and the mimics. Enemies disguised as everyday objects keep you on edge at all times. Combat takes a backseat to powers and gadgets. Hack terminals, manipulate objects with your mind, or even transform into a trash can to sneak past aliens. Upgrades to your suit, weapons, and psychic abilities make every approach feel personal. With hidden surprises around every corner, Prey rewards exploration, experimentation, and uncovering its strange, alternate history sci-fi story at your own pace.
We're lost.
Ghostwire Tokyo plunges you into a deserted, supernatural Shibuya, where a mysterious fog has erased the city's population. You play as Akito, guided by the spirit KK, wielding elemental powers to vanquish eerie visitors and uncover the truth behind the chaos. The game excels in world building. Every street, alley, and shrine brims with cultural detail, yokai inspired by folklore, and side quests that let you explore like a ghostly tourist. Combat blends wind, fire, and water attacks, though it can feel simple, leaving stealth and elemental abilities underused. Still, its stunning atmospheric recreation of Tokyo makes the journey unforgettable.
The time is nigh.
Atomic Heart drops you into an alternate history USSR, a visually striking shooter filled with rogue robots, bizarre mutants, and twisted labs. You play as Major Sergei Nechayev, or P3, wielding a sentient glove named Charles that grants electrifying powers, ice attacks, telekinesis, and more. The game excels in design. Eerie underground labs and sprawling Soviet facilities are packed with detail, strange enemies, and clever puzzles. Combat blends traditional shooting with superpowered abilities, letting you tackle fights your way, though some fetch quests and clunky melee moments hold it back. Still, Atomic Heart delivers a bold, imaginative world of retrofuturistic horror and audacious style. Returnal is a relentless sci-fi action thriller set on the alien world of Atropos, where you play as Celine, an astronaut caught in a haunting time loop. Each death resets the environment, reshaping enemies and terrain, forcing you to adapt, survive, and master ever-changing combat cycles. You'll uncover fragmented memories and dark secrets about both Selene and the planet. With pulse-pounding battles, a tense, eerie atmosphere, and story seamlessly woven through every rebirth, Returnal turns failure into progress and chaos into pure, electrifying momentum. BioShock the Collection brings together all three iconic BioShock games and their DLC, letting you dive into Rapture and Columbia like never before. The original BioShock shines with upgraded textures, lighting, and a hidden director's commentary offering fresh insights. BioShock 2 gets visual tweaks and smoother gameplay, though its multiplayer is removed. BioShock Infinite runs at 60 frames per second with high-resolution textures, making Columbia's floating city breathtakingly detailed. Perfect for newcomers and a nostalgic trip for veterans, the collection delivers 3 unforgettable worlds of story, atmosphere, and imaginative first-person action in one package.
Go back to the Sodom from which you came!
Catch!
That'll do!
Wolfenstein II: The New Colossus is set in an alternate 1961 where the Nazis won World War II. You play as BJ Blazkowicz, leading a rebellion against high-tech fascists. The game blends fast, brutal first-person combat with optional stealth and a satisfying arsenal of customizable weapons, dual-wield machine guns, or unleash advanced Nazi tech on enemies. Characters stand out, from BJ's quirky crew to the sadistic General Engel, while levels span irradiated cities, secret bases, and tense submarines, all packed with story. More than a shooter, Wolfenstein II delivers cinematic action, sharp writing, and unforgettable heroes and villains. Far Cry 6 throws you into the vibrant, dangerous island of Yara, where you play as Danny Rojas leading a rebellion against dictator Anton Castillo, brought to life by Giancarlo Esposito. The game perfects the Far Cry formula, offering massive open-world freedom approach enemies with stealth, full-on gunfights, or explosive chaos using conventional weapons, jury-rigged resolver gear, and over-the-top Supremos. From paragliding buggies to minigun motorcycles, creative destruction is everywhere. Packed with memorable characters, side quests, and a world full of personality, Far Cry 6 delivers spectacle, strategy, and pure unrestrained mayhem despite minor inventory and platforming quirks.
You're gonna be a fucking guerrilla legend!
Never killed the president before?
What?
Deathloop is a brilliantly twisted shooter that plunges you into a stylish, chaotic time loop brimming with mystery and mayhem. You're trapped on the enigmatic island of Blackreef, where every day resets unless you eliminate 8 eccentric targets before midnight. Each loop becomes a tense, strategic puzzle, uncover clues, set traps, and manipulate time to execute the perfect string of assassinations. With slick gunplay, inventive powers, and a sharp, unpredictable rivalry with Juliana, Deathloop fuses action, strategy, and storytelling into one of the most inventive and thrilling shooters of its generation. Dead Space Remake brings back one of the most famous sci-fi horror games. You play as Isaac Clarke, an engineer stuck on the terrifying USG Ishimura, fighting twisted monsters called necromorphs in dark, bloody hallways. Motive Studio rebuilt everything, lighting, sound, and scary details, making every moment tense and frightening. The combat still focuses on cutting off limbs, but now controls are smoother, visuals are better, and zero gravity adds more freedom. With full voice acting, emotional story moments, and extra side missions, the remake offers a scary and immersive experience that respects the original while improving it. Titanfall 2 combines acrobatics and mech combat in a high-octane first-person shooter. You play as Jack Cooper alongside the witty Vanguard-class Titan BT-7274, navigating the deadly planet Typhon with wall runs, double jumps, and precision platforming that make every moment thrilling. Combat excels on foot and in your Titan swap loadouts, unleash rockets or rainfire from BT while dashing and sliding across futuristic battlefields. The campaign blends clever platforming with intense combat, deepening the bond between Jack and BT. Multiplayer adds fast-paced, skill-based modes, unique Titans, and rewarding progression, delivering fluid, exhilarating gameplay solo or online. Doom Eternal takes the fast, intense combat of the 2016 game and makes it even bigger and more exciting. Every fight requires speed, accuracy, and smart moves, using mid-air jumps, brutal glory kills, and a huge array of powerful weapons. The story leads you through fiery landscapes, massive fortresses, and non-stop enemy attacks. Battle mode adds a fun twist, letting one Slayer fight against two player-controlled demons in tense multiplayer matches. Fast, thrilling, and powerful, Doom Eternal delivers some of the most exciting first-person action ever. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 brings crisp, thrilling multiplayer action that feels both classic and fresh. Infinity Ward refines gunplay with massively flexible weapon customization up to 5 attachments per gun, swappable receivers, and tunable stats so every weapon feels unique and satisfying to master. Maps are huge, turning every match into controlled chaos, whether you're sniping from afar or storming close quarters. Multiplayer modes range from fan favorites like Free-for-All and Kill Confirmed to massive new experiences like Ground War and Invasion, while Spec Ops Co-op adds stealthy, tactical fun. Despite minor PC glitches, MW2 delivers fast, weighty, and addictive combat that makes it the most engaging COD multiplayer in years.
Forces, 141, they are your brothers now! Where I lay my head is home.
Metro Exodus is the best entry in the series, expanding the franchise's dark, claustrophobic survival horror roots into sprawling post-apocalyptic landscapes. You play as Artyom aboard the train Aurora, journeying across Russia through nuclear cities, deserts, forests, and snow-covered wastelands. Open levels let you scavenge and explore, but danger is everywhere. Mutant ambushes, wild dogs, and day divided by night cycles keep tension high. Combat is tactical and satisfying, with precise gunplay, stealth, and on-the-fly crafting via the new backpack system. Between intense encounters and quieter character-driven moments on the train, Metro Exodus blends survival horror tension with breathtaking exploration for an unforgettable journey.